Hi, my name is Justin Novico. I'm a grade 8 teacher who teaches core language, history, geography, as well as a variety of primary planning classes, and I've had a wonderful experience having the opportunity using the Oscar in my everyday teaching. This morning, the Oscar was set up at our guided reading table. The table was set up as a brainstorming sheet where students were able to go through, watch the video in groups of 4, listen to it with a guided reading headset, which isolated their experience from the rest of the classroom. And then given that, they were all able to write down key points they were noticing.
There, think for yourself.
And what was really neat about that element was the fact that they could see an environment such as the tabletop, which normally isn't media-based or video-based, turn into something that's interactive where they can write, they can watch, they can discuss what's going on. They have to learn ways in sharing the surface they're working on, so they give each other descriptive feedback on their work in progress, which is amazing for students to have that chance to collaborate while they're working in progress, rather than just sitting down at the very end and having that opportunity to debrief their final product. So it adds a problem solving, a collaboration piece, and a completely different environment for them to interact. It's interesting to see the common reaction where having something come to life, having a surface where they can interact and create projects and edit movies, it brings about more enthusiasm, more student engagement into their projects. And I find, once again, that student engagement transfers right up into the intermediate classrooms where they find a new enthusiasm for learning in content that they previously have learnt, but including the technology with the Oscar has changed completely in the classroom. Because of the variety of classrooms that I teach in and my position of having to be mobile in the school, the Oscar gives me the element of very quickly moving around from classroom to classroom to integrate technology in cases where there is no technology available in the classroom. And it's neat to see how a classroom chemistry can go from a seated position to the desks moving out of the way and the entire room becoming the actual center of attention as a group experience.
Oscar's trying to clean it up. Oscar, clean it up!
Is it all clean now?
Yeah!
All right.
I think it's absolutely important to incorporate this technology into the classroom, because what I've seen is, because of the differentiated approach of this, some students who prior wouldn't interact or would not be involved in activities, when they see this kind of a layout, this kind of a format that they can interact with, and it's not collaboration-based or group-based, they're a little bit more confident. They feel as though there's not as much pressure. They get involved, and it's amazing to see an engaged student that prior was not. I've even had students reflect on the fact that it's almost like playing in a video game, which is actually quite fantastic for them to be able to take something they enjoy at home and also connect with it at school. Some teachers might be a little concerned in terms of the challenges of technology or the introduction of a new technology, but what I've found is the Oscar has been the first unit that I've been able to set up and pass on to kindergarten teachers, intermediate teachers, and allow them to independently use the unit without any problems occurring. Once it is calibrated at a given height, it never has to be calibrated again. It retains its calibration. If you move the unit from one room to the next, the calibration stays the same. The other feature about the Oscar that is also a great benefit is it's a classroom on wheels. It takes your laptop, it takes your power with you, it takes your speakers, it has storage units on the top, the middle, on the bottom. It's got places to put all of your resources to move from one class to the next. So it reduces your transition time, it reduces the amount of time it takes for activities to be set up, and it reduces the amount of materials that you have to go back and forth with because it's in one central location. It is a unit you have to try. You have to see what it's like to interact with it, to get a chance to see a classroom using it, interacting, how it just brings a completely different enthusiasm to the classroom. And it's one of those technologies that once it's introduced in the classroom, the first question I keep getting is, when is the next time we're using it?